Hello students, so we shall continue with the same chapter, Introduction to Psychology. And in the last class we saw how the journey of definitions began in the world of psychology. Okay, so and we have seen the definition of psychology, and we saw how Sigmund Freud is a father of analytical. Okay, and Wilhelm Wundt is considered as father of psychology. Okay, so and we saw different definitions given by different people. So the first one we saw was study of soul, which was given by Aristotle. The next one is study of mind, and then study of consciousness, and then study of behavior. So these were the four definitions given by psychologists, and it is how the journey started. Okay, the definitions journey started in the world of psychology. Okay, so we shall move from where we stopped. Okay, modern definition, understanding mental process and behavior. So the modern definition of psychology is understanding mental process and behavior. So before this it was just study of behavior. Now in the modern days, psychology is defined as where you understand the mental process, you understand the thinking, feeling, okay, and the mental activities of the person and their behavior. Okay, so cognitive psychology is a psychological perspective that is primarily considered with the mental process or cognition. Cognition is a broad term that refers to the ways we process or transform information about the world around us. Cognition include the mental process of thinking, knowing, perceiving, attending, remembering, and the like. So, cognition, cognitive psychology is all about the psychological perspective. Okay, and it is considered to the mental process, and cognition include thinking, knowing, and the way you perceive, and the way you attend, remember, and the way you process or transfer information from the society, okay, from the world around us. Watson launched in 1913 what is known today as behaviorism, a philosophy of psychological study which holds that only observable behavior is the proper subject for psychological investigation. So, behaviorism is very important in the world of psychology, which was said by Watson. Okay. So here you can see a chart, okay, of chart where this is defined. This is well defines the derivation or the journey of the definitions of psychology. So the first thing is psychology is derived from the two Greek words, psyche meaning soul and logos meaning study. So this is very important. And then comes the definition of study of soul given by Aristotle. Then the study of mind, then the study of consciousness. Wilhelm Wundt established the first psychological laboratory at Leipzig in 1879. This is very important. First psychological laboratory. Okay, so this is very important in your chapter. Okay, and then scientific study of animal and human behavior and mental process. So this is a modern definition of psychology. Okay, so this chat is very important. If you remember this, it is good. Okay, so we shall continue. Okay, psychology as social and natural science. Okay, so this is a 2-mark question which can be asked, and psychology as social and natural science, how the psychology becomes social and it how it includes natural science. Okay, psychology deals with human interaction. Okay, and the interaction may be person to person, person to group, group to person, and group to group. Okay, so here psychology basically deals with human interaction. When you have to it is basically where you interact with people. It comes when you interact with people, and interaction may be from a person to person. It can be from an individual to individual, and it can be from an individual to the group, and from a group to a single person, and from a group to a group of people. So human interaction can happen in many different ways, and psychology is interested in how people are influenced by each other. So it is basically, when you will see a person, you will get influenced, and maybe you will see a person, you will like the behavior or the attitude or the intelligence, knowledge, mental process. Okay, so it is basically where you are influenced from each other. When you when you interact with each other, you get influenced with each other. Okay, and psychology deals with heredity, environment, nervous system, and glands, um, relatement to behavior. Hence psychology can be referred to as social and natural science. So psychology is not just what you get from the society. Okay, or it is not just what you get from the interaction with the people, or by influence and by influenced by the people. Okay, but it is also from heredity. It comes from within, it comes from the parents, your grandparents, your generations. Okay, and it also comes from the environment you are living in, and the nervous system, the nervous system, right? And the glands. So all these are related to psychology, and all these are required for your psychology. So hence psychology can be referred as social and natural science. Social is because you interact with people and you are influenced by each other, and natural science is where it is from heredity, environment, and nervous system, your nervous system. Okay. Okay, so these are some important milestones in the evolution of psychology. So these are just like points. Okay, so I will just show you the points so you can just um, know the information, because it is very these dates are very important in the it is just like a milestones. It is just a quite important things that happened in the psychology. So you can see how, like Sigmund Freud developed psychoanalysis, Ivan Pavlov won the Nobel Prize for digestive system, intelligence test was developed by Binet and Simon, and first psychological lab department at Kolkata University. Gestalt psychology is born in Germany. So other things like Indian Science Congress Association. So some of these are very important, and some of these will be asked in your exams. Okay, so you can just concentrate on the things. So yeah, these are all very important. And the first one, 1955, National Institute of Mental Health and Neurosciences, NIMHANS. Okay, it is established in Bangalore. You know the NIMHANS hospital, right? So it was established in 1955. So these were the important things that psychology has gone through, and these are the years where, or the places where psychology is very important. Okay, so you can just go through this, and the star marked one, maybe you can have, or okay, you should focus more on that. Okay, so you can see the Nimans, National Institute of Mental Health Neurosciences. Okay, so development of psychology in India. Before this you saw the points where it was about the world. Okay, in the world where all the institutes of psychology, or the studies of psychology, or the laboratory institutes, hospitals. Okay, so all these, and the different persons developing different things or introducing different things. And now you can see the development of psychology which took place in India. Okay, so the University of the Kolkata was first to introduce psychology in the year 1905. So, and then comes other things. Lumbini Park Mental Hospital was found in Kolkata. Okay, in recent years, psychology has greatly expanded in scope. Attention is being paid to issues affecting society at large, such as poverty, prejudice and discrimination, socialization, and morality. It's also interested in organization development, gender related problems, leadership style, suffering and healing, health and well being. So, psychology, it is not just about your mental process, it focuses many things on many things like socialization, morality, discrimination, health, well being, suffering, healing, okay, and gender related problems, and organizational development, leadership style. So, it is not just one thing that psychology focuses, it is many things. Okay, it focuses on many things, and one should know the importance of psychology in today's world. And there are many people who chooses psychology and who does masters in psychology, and it is called as MSc because it is related to, it comes under the scope of science. It is called as MSc, masters in